everyone, this is Kosher Bacon. Welcome back to Void Block. Alright, so, made some of this stuff. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. That's just liquid XP, which we are now generating on top of obsidian in the fluid transposer. Takes forever, doesn't matter to me. This is still losing power, because I stuck an energy cell over by the ME system. Let's go take a look at that, I guess. Yeah, gonna be doing some more work on this today off camera, but for now, it's just doing this, sending power at a incredibly low rate, but that's fine. I don't need it to be fast. Yes, okay, so what is the use of this anyways? What was it? Let's see. We were going to go ahead and upgrade our flux bore, so we need this petroleum dust. And I think that should be enough, and now we can probably do this, except we need one of these, which is just one of these. There we go, very nice. And then this thing has a 3x3x3 area, and I think if we upgrade it, which actually might not be that hard, because Enderium isn't impossible, Lumium isn't impossible, we get a 5x5 area, which is what I want. I'm going to try and upgrade this, but all that stuff I can just explain after I've done it, so that it's not the same episode as yesterday where I run around doing stuff in a maniac phrase without cutting for 5 hours. Be right back. Do you know what time it is? It's upgrade time. Let's do this. That is the most satisfying sound in this game, I swear. Yes. Pointless upgrades are pointless. I wonder if this is going to be able to keep up, because we're probably using more than 600 RF per tick at this point. Certainly giving it a run for its money. Yeah, power generation we still need to look at. Lava gen is good and all, but Extreme Reactors is in this pack. Maybe we can use this. I've started getting all the dust somewhat heavy together. This is all the platinum I had for the things that we're going to need. So yes, that is going to be fun. I just made a whole bunch of these upgrade kits anyways. Maybe while this runs, I'll go take a look, just off camera, take a look at getting a wireless terminal, because this is taking forever. Be right back. Oh yeah. Let's see that armor plating. That's that good stuff. Yes. It's nice crafting up a stack of Enderium at a time. It means that I'm doing well in life. Let's go charge that up while we wait. This is just gonna take forever, isn't it? Like, this thing, so freaking slow. Oh, nothing to be done about it. Quest completed. What's cooking? I want to see, what's cooking, so I guess that makes sense. Device offline. Uh-oh. Does it need to be placed on a cable like that? No. Do I need to place it on a thingy like this? That's what it looks like. So I would need to, like, yank out one of the coprocessors and stick this on this to be able to see what it's doing, I guess. That's kind of funky. Eh. Isn't there... I thought the crafting monitor was for, like, you could see what was crafting. Eh. We'll see. For now, I'll just stick it in the system, I guess. Alright, in which case, that was a 16K processor. Yeah, because I taught it a couple things. Not much yet, but we're gonna get there. Speaking of which, patterns. Give me like 100 of them. Missing iron, missing that, okay. Not that many then. How about 30? Missing Certus quartz dust. Fine, 20. Okay, storage. No, not that. We wanted the security device, yes. Everything else looks good except for maybe the ME chest. And even that's pretty straightforward. ME terminal. Oh, what are we missing? Seriously? We need annihilation cores again? Grr. Yeah, let's grab some formation cores while we're at it. Never enough of those two things. Yep, still wrong. Grab an ME terminal. ME chest. What are we missing? We need some of this? Really? Of all the things that we're missing, this Fluix cable. Grr. Still not it. Rip. Okay, and then last but not least was the engineering. Didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. I'm not stupid. I could have sworn I had that somewhere. Alright. This is still running. Let me go grab this, grab that. I've taken to just sticking a stack of silicon in the silicon maker when I need it. Like right now. Just run over to here. Yoink. Was that two? Yeah, put one back. Boop. And stick this over here. No problem. Engineering press. Excellent. Just think, all this is because I want to take a break, but I want to do some things before I take said break. Firewall. Okay. I wonder if I can just stick that there and that works. Looks like it, actually, is the funny bit. So that's fine. We'll stick it over here. Looks like that works. Okay, wireless. We're just going to go for the simple wireless terminal, which needs a wireless receiver, which needs this Fluix Pearl, which needs this stuff. Fluix Pearl, I'm pretty sure we need two of them. Wireless receiver. Need some of this quartz fiber. Okay, good. We need a terminal, and we need a dense energy cell. What's it take? Quartz glass. Oh, we're out of quartz, aren't we? And we're out of Fluix dust. Grr. Give me this. Convert that. Grind this up. That'll be the Fluix dust we need. Always running out of stuff. Give me a second. I'll go grind up the rest of this. Be right back. Oh boy. It has been a lot longer than it should have been to get this dense energy cell. But we got it. We got this thing. Let's go run it through the security monitor. Boom. Alright, we're linked it to the thing. Let's get a wireless. We need a wireless access point for this to work, though. Interesting. This is a wireless receiver. We need the wireless access point. I knew it. Haha. What? Didn't we? Hold up a second. I could have sworn we made that wireless receiver earlier. Guess not. Oh. There's yonder access point. I guess let's just stick it up top over there, yeah? Nope. Device online, and you can do some rage stuff. So now if I go over here, I can open it up and get my stuff. It is awesome. Yes. Very nice. Very, very nice. And this can be upgraded, too, to make a Bauble wireless crafting terminal, too. Or the universal, wireless universal terminal. So here, let's get a crafting grid. Or, my bad, a crafting terminal, because I think you can just upgrade that with this. Your ME terminal. Crafting terminal. This, then that, I want to say. Okay. Crafting status. Okay, but how do I do crafting with this? That doesn't just tell me what's crafting, you know? That wouldn't be right. That would be very annoying if that was all it did. Wireless term... Wireless ultimate terminal. Doesn't look like it. Wireless fluid terminal. Well, there is this thing. Alright, I guess we'll try and do that then. Fluix Pearl. Fluix Pearl, and hopefully it works with this thing, otherwise that might be annoying to make another one of these. I suppose we guys turn it into 3.2 million RF in the thingy if we needed it. I don't know, it's a little confusing, this. And I think we're going to have trouble with this because we ran out of logic processors. No, we didn't. We just haven't carried them over yet. We're getting there. We're getting very close to not needing to do stuff manually anymore. It is great. Boop. Terminal. Crafting terminal. Let's see if this works. So with this one, it was like, craft all these together? Pattern. Ooh, that might not work. Just because this is a universal terminal now. Oh, if I have to make this the same as it was before, I'm going to be so sad. Please don't make me do that. Please just give me a crafting grid. I don't know why that's a thing. Like, it shouldn't be a thing in Applied Energistics where you can't have crafting on the go. But oh well. If nothing else, we got access to our thing. This is probably out of range. That's right, you need to upgrade the range on it. I will deal with it later, at some point. For now, I'm just happy that's done. This is almost done too, so I guess we'll go make a batch of our lumium. Because I guess we're keeping that crafting table on a stick for a bit longer. Tin, silver, tin, tin. That's just that, in case anyone wanted to know how I was doing that. The nice thing was I just sort of let this thing run the whole day. Like, it's just still going. Although, we have the rest of it over here. I forgot about that. Tin, silver. Yeah. Yeah, you can do crafting with those tanks. And that was the perfect amount to use that up. Excellent. Okay, let's get some sand, which we don't have over here. We have it downstairs. Yeah, okay. So even though it doesn't appear much, I did get some stuff done. It's just there we go. More like the stuff that off camera you do it, and basically now I have access to Enderium and Lumium at least for a bit, and I can make more pretty easily. Let's lock that Fluix up. There we go. Yeah, I can just run for a bit. Be right back. Would you believe that so far all my efforts today have been just to get this thing? It's crazy, isn't it? We go down such big, like, with modded. It's unbelievable, really. I guess I'll upgrade a couple other things. Alright. Dislocator. Item dislocator. It's like a fluxo magnet, but it doesn't take power, and it fits in my bauble slot. It's decently good. Even without the advanced version, which takes Awakened Draconium. Right. Okay, I've upgraded most of my tools now, I want to say. Before we go, we'll take a look at those quests we haven't claimed yet. Let's see what's cooking. Boop. Nether Star Crux. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to have to remake the wireless terminal. I wonder, can I do that on camera? Wireless. Like, it's going to be a bit of an annoyance, but maybe we could do it. One piece. Two pieces. The annoying thing was this, and... I mean... Not calculation, this thing. I feel like maybe we could do that, because that was like, what, 4 or 5 of them? We're out of Fluix. Grr. How much quartz do we have? None. I mean, we can grind up those Fluix things that we got here. But more importantly, I want to pulverize these. Oh, you can't pulverize them, that's right, because then you could just double it infinitely. That's fine. I made a quartz seed. I don't know if I showed that off, so... What was it, an I shape, I think? Or an H? Yeah, it was this. There we go. Alright, so we got some quartz. We should be able to make some Fluix. Be right back. Yeah, no, that was a lot easier the second time around for some reason. Wireless. Wireless terminal. Oop, 1 second. Dense thing. Easy. Wireless terminal. And then what was the last thing? Another Fluix pearl? Yep. There we go. Run this through here. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so we have stuff. Looks like it gives us a crafting thing. It gives us a garbage can. Infinity. So it looks like these fit over there. Yep. Oh, we have a bunch down over there. That looks like a speed card. Here's our bauble slots. Very cool. Alright, this is what I was looking for earlier. Although this is a funky looking thing that's going to take a while to get used to. That doesn't really change anything. Yeah, there we go. That's something. That's at 46 XP. Hello. And gone. Inventory infinity energy is low. Does this not work unless we continue to feed it endless things? Alright, I just noticed something scary. Where did all that power go? I think it went into here. I don't know if that's just because this thing has a huge buffer that this, filled up, or if, like, we go out over here and try to do it, it starts draining. Can't tell for sure, kind of worried about it. For now, we're gonna stick to the usual. Like, we have that other terminal we can use because I'm scared of this one. But yeah, this one will, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it costs a lot of power. That's how they balance it. Because we don't have a ton of power right now. We're still early game at that regard. But we did get everything else done, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to go end the episode here, I think. Thank you all for watching. See you guys again next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Alright, guys. That was a little too short of an episode, actually, so we're going to continue onwards. I did a couple things off camera. Check it out. My Resonant Flux Spore has Efficiency 5 and Silk Touch, so I can mine a 5x5x5, just a 5x5 area, pretty darn quickly. I did some, I guess I'll show it off, why not? Did some mining and stuff to that effect, in fact. Yeah, let's just quickly climb up over here. Yeah. So whenever I need resources or I just need to take a mental break, my gig is going to be that I'll just head up over here towards the mining dimension. And yeah, that should be good. We should go to the end dimension at some point, shouldn't we? So yeah, I just dug that way for about 2,000 blocks. Mined every diamond and gold and like draconium, pretty much everything that I wanted. There are plenty of ores though. So some things in my tool belt to help with that. Let's turn off hover. I got this satchel, and this is configured to not pick up stone, or this is configured to pick up stone, this is configured to get ores only. Yeah, pretty good. And then I built this thing down over to here, or dug down to here, in hopes that this would take me to the nether. It did not, which is unfortunate. But, oh well, what can you do? Yep. So yeah, that was a thing. Made some ender chests from ender storage. They're linked. I even have an ender bag in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So very cool, very cool. I was looking at the dark steel armor. I enchanted that as well. We'll get to that in a second. I got my potions of swiftness going. So here, let me go head over to the area with that. This experience obelisk we made is filling up with XP from the mobs we get. So I made an enchanter, which, just takes lapis and some items and a written book, and it will give you an enchanted book. Obsidian is for breaking 3. And just an anvil to attach things to. Should have made a dark steel anvil, but whatever. So I was trying to get my speed boots, basically. That's the goal of this. But I realized that combining this with a vibrant crystal or a capacitor in the anvil wasn't working like it should have. And I did some Googling, and it turns out we need these blank dark steel upgrades over here. And then from there, you can combine it with stuff and get the various different types of upgrades you want. Like, here's your direct. Teleports mine things directly into your inventory, depends on how powered, can be applied to those things. 8 levels needed to activate this upgrade. Activate this upgrade by right-clicking. Hey, an elytra upgrade. And yeah, you've got empowered things and what have you, so that's all pretty cool. To make these, you can find them in dungeon chests, or you need dark steel bars, clay, and string. Well, good news. I believe we have plenty of string, yeah. Clay is very easy to get. We have a stack of that already. Here, let's convert another 2 stacks. And dark steel bars are just this, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we could go pop that into the simple alloy smelter, but I think we can improve it. Alloy smelter. Let's get a regular alloy smelter. I need some dark steel and dark bimetal gears and an industrial machine chassis. Machine chassis. Very good. Industrial blend. There we go. Thank goodness that made 6. Yeah, I think part of my troubles with Ender.io have been that I've been very silly and have not just, done it properly where I've used the simple, where I've kept using the simple machines when I could have used the advanced ones. So I'm going to stop shooting myself in the foot, so to speak, and yeah, just do that. Built myself a flux capacitor. Don't know if I showed that off or not. We can actually get holding from that thing, so we could do some good things here. Smelter. I think we'll just use this recipe since it's, furnaces. They're cheap. Dark bimetal gears are these infinity bimetal gears. 2 of those. Yep. And then we need some dark steel nuggets. Do we have a cauldron already? If not, we'll quickly craft one of those. And there we go. Alloy smelter. Just a good old regular alloy smelter. No need for the other 2. We got this thing. So we'll just go pop this down here. Yep. Okay, this is not very fast. I think we can just, instantly yank those off. Put those in there. We no longer need them. Huzzah. So this needs a capacitor. We'll just stick the double layer when we craft it into there. Very good. So now, yeah, look at that. That will actually run for a bit. Good for it. How's this going? Losing power, yes. That's another thing I want to try and get started with. We're going to look at some power options, because I had an idea. We have extreme reactors in here, right? It's weird. It doesn't tell you how to get it. I mean, you can get it in the mining dimension, it looks like. And then the use of this is to turn it into uranium by the all looks of it. Uranium, crush it into uranium with some lead. Uranium, uranium. But there should be a way to get yellorium, isn't there? Or can we just use uranium with yellorium? And this just smelts back into that anyways. Which is annoying. Oh well. Anyways, we'll figure something out in terms of that. We should have enough of those now to get the dark steel up. To get the dark steel upgrades we want. Yeah, 3 of them. Well, we're going to want empowered, aren't we? And maybe even that thing, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's changed the mod. Let's take a look at these. We're looking for the speed ones. You know what? Dark steel. Speed? Yes. Needs a potion of swiftness, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Okay, so we're going to want to do a piece of redstone on that. Here, let me just grab the next one since it's already almost done. Yeah, I guess... I'm not quite happy with the changes. I much preferred the 1.710 version of the mod, but I guess I can work with this. Here, let's get a blob of redstone. Those are not what we want. Those are kind of worthless, to be honest. Here, stick those in there. Now, while that's crafting, let's look at the dark steel empowered. Yes. So that will make it take power, right? So that's your vibrating crystal. And then you've got this thing. And we wanted capacitors. So let's take a look at this. This is just copper, grains of infinity, gold nuggets. Gold. We have a fair amount of ores, too, that we're going to process at some point. But this is our haul from earlier. It's not bad. I like how much draconium we got. Alright. Let's turn some of those into capacitors, double layers. And let's make a couple of these if we can, although I don't think we have the vibrant ally. Oh, we do, look at that. Not a lot of it, though. Didn't have a lot of ender pearls to use. Very good. There was even, like, another level to it, if I recall correctly. Hey, local brewery. Wooden gear, energized bimetal gear, and what was this? Vibrant bimetal? Yeah. So we're gonna need one more piece of energized alloy. Two of them, actually. And a pearl. Do we have any pearls left? No, we don't. So let's go grab some ender pearls from downstairs. Yeah, we're just gonna make a dark room grinder. Not dark room, what's it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. This is filling up fast with stuff because of the diamond spikes now, or that thing. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to work with. I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably just avoid the bows. There's nothing good here. I like that enchantment. Here, we can stick these in here. Where is it? Didn't we grab those? No, we should have. Don't need a ton of them, just a few. Alright. So if I recall correctly, what were we even doing? I don't know. I'm going to try and save our pearls, because I guess we have those ender lilies, don't we? I'm sorry, it's becoming one of those things again. I should really just cut and do this, but I want to do it on camera, because I'm lonely. Can we pulverize this thing? Yes, we can. Don't need that anymore. Have this. Alright, very good. Alright. Infinity bimetal gear. Already out of iron? Like hell we are. Holy shit, we're out of iron. That is not possible. I guess we can make an iron seed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, game. Ah, yes, it's gonna be fun trying to figure out a way to balance importing and exporting those, but yeah, we have iron again, guys. No need to worry. Okay. So, where were we? Yeah, that's right. Gear. We were looking at the wooden gear? Was it really a wooden gear? I think it was. And then one of these is just one of these. Boop. Boop. Toss one of these in there. These here. Okay, this one. And this one. And I don't even want to think about what this gear is. Dark metal? That's not too bad. Ah, more achievements, yes. Okay, good. So, one of these. One of these. And one of these. Excellent. Okay, let's go head back down over to the mob farm and apply this to our pants, because I think we need to do that in an anvil. So pop this and this in there. No? Maybe it's not in an anvil, or maybe it has to be the dark steel anvil. Let's see. 4 levels needed to activate. Right click to activate it. Now can we do this? No? Upgrade for dark steel items. Well, how do we use it? Let's try a dark steel anvil. Maybe it has to be in one of those now. We've got the dark steel for it. I've been creating it quickly. Dark steel. Ooh, do we have the dark steel for it, actually? No, we don't. Rip. Steel. Thank you. And pulverized 1, 2. Let's go make some more dark steel. Yeah, until I get my power sorted out, I want to be careful, because our network is not centralized at all. We got this thing running off of one thing, and that's running off a forge is probably too much for it. And, like, it works, it's good, but, goodness, we're going to want it better soon. I was curious if we'd made some iron already. And we want to upgrade this, and this is just wasting power, essentially. So yeah, maybe let's talk power generation ideas. I was thinking we could use lava power. So magmatic dynamos can actually generate lava. Well, not generate lava. Magma crucibles can generate it, but we don't even need to bother with that because you can just use a what's the word I'm looking for here? A crucible to generate lava at decent speeds too. Crucible. Let's take a look. Like, you got the awakened draconium, but that's a little excessive. You've got this plutonium, that's decent, but like that heat exchanger alone is good. Blazing pyrotheum isn't too bad though. 90% versus 60 might be worth looking into. Excuse me. But yeah, we could just make more crucibles and more heat exchangers. Or pyrotheum, doesn't really matter. Alright, that should be enough for our immediate needs. The rest will just process. Definitely a good piece of advice is to do batch jobs once you get to the relatively infinite resource stage. Very helpful. Okay. Dark steel anvil. Micro anvil, mini anvil, pocket anvil. Do I even want to know? Oop. Can be used to apply and remove upgrades. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Yep. Okay. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So you can't just shift click it in, you gotta do that. Oh, did that work? Alright, that's a little funky. I guess instead of doing it in an anvil, you gotta do it in the dark steel anvil now. Alright, let's go activate the rest of these upgrades then. This one requires 8, 12, 8, 6, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 12. Oh, my bad. And this one needs 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So that's interesting, and I guess it allows you to remove the upgrades too, doesn't it? So hold on. If I had this on over here, then I could click this, and oh, I see. Okay. Is that just inventory then? What does that equal? I have no idea. I'm annoyed that we can't just shift click it in. That's actually very annoying, but whatever. Speed. Speed 2. Speed 3. Empowered 2. Oh, that's empowered 3. Empowered 2. Empowered 3. Yay. And if we look, we are faster, aren't we? Because if we take it off, it's this, and then if we put it on, it's this. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Did we already run out of string? Rip. Yeah, I can feel it. It's a decent boost. I was expecting a little bit more. Alright, very cool, Kanye. Let's just go ahead and give it the octactic capacitor. Maybe that will do us stuff. So that's different from what I'm used to. That's something new, I guess. Like, at the end of the day, I just want the movement speed. That's the thing. This requires 16 levels. And it has to be a dark steel anvil now, which is interesting. What other things we have? Inventory upgrade, Thaw Mage's leggings, inventory upgrade, pocket anvil. And I know that, like, the ender leggings are supposed to be better, aren't they? Why does it say speed as a possible upgrade? No upgradable dark steel items equipped. interesting. So hold up. If I went over to here and not the anvil portion, this should be separated. It shouldn't be the same thing. Oh, that just flew on the ground. So if I went over here and clicked on this and I just took that out, see, yeah? So now this has speed 2. So then I do this and I sneak right click. Nope. So I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is your hand, that's why. Okay, man, that's the wrong GUI. Yeah, no, this needed to be its own thing. I'm gonna call bad game design on that, but whatever. Huzzah, we got a speed boost item, which is great. I like speed boost. We could probably get the boots of the traveler, and that would also increase our thingy. But, you know, we have a jetpack as it stands. Plus, boots of the traveler I don't think kills your fall damage. Okay then. I want to go get some stuff together and maybe do some power stuff because it's not quite time to end the episode. Be right back. Quest time! I just forgot I got this quest, so let's go get it. Speed upgrade. That's funny. Okay then. So, what am I planning? Well, check this out. So, thermal expansion dynamos are incredibly versatile, surprisingly. I'm thinking for emergency power, we'll use the pneumostatic dynamo combined with... here, let me go ahead and convert this guy real quick. Combine that with this lapidary calibration, which allows for it to use it as gemstones. And speaking of those gemstones, we could get some of those, yeah, these things, and just like stick it in the thing, and then whenever we need power, just shove it in there, and boom, power. And it generates a decent amount too. 200,000 RF per thing isn't bad. Yeah, look at that thing go. So that could be a good backup power. But for our primary power, we're going to abuse lava generation since lava is cheap and easy. So we've got most of the stuff we need for lava. We could just use magmatic dynamos leading directly into SL. We've done that here. But we could squeeze a little bit more power and have some fun with some automation if we used steam generators. Now I know what you're thinking. Kosher bacon. Steam boilers, they're like the basic bitch, like the first dynamo you make for this game, really. Like, if you don't have another tech mod, you start with the boiler so that you can power your induction smelter to get a magmatic dynamo with Invar, and then you live off lava power because you can just get lava from the nether, and you don't really bother with the other dynamos except for, like, shits and giggles. Well, aren't you about to be surprised? As it turns out, these things actually have a augment that makes them incredibly powerful. Like, 10 times more powerful than they normally would be. Not too bad, not too bad. The thing is, it's impossible to throttle it once you install it. Like, it will consume... My bad, not these. These will just consume steam, but it has to be provided externally. You could do that to anything. Well, no. The steam conversion is only for the steam dynamo. Enter the boiler conversion. Turns any dynamo into a dynamo that, instead of producing power, produces steam. So, we generate lava. We send that to the magmatic dynamo with the boiler conversion. That turns into steam. We burn the steam in the steam dynamo at greater thing than the lava would have burned for. Here's the thing though, with the boiler conversion, well, generation cannot be throttled. If it has stuff, it will burn it and try and produce steam even if the generator is completely full of steam. So you could end up wasting your lava if you don't know what you're doing. Good news though, you could use a iron drum as a buffer and use a comparator to read off that, and the comparator will give different signals based off of how much lava, or in this case steam, is in the drum. So if the drum ever falls below a certain threshold, let's say, here we go, we're going to pretend this is steam, so there's only a tiny amount of steam left. You would take that, and you want to invert it really, so we'll pop that onto here, pretend there's a block and a torch over there that will turn off. But then if this thing gets pretty much full, where this isn't on anymore, or Versi, actually, gosh, I'm just going to need some here, stone brick. We don't have any stone brick. Grab this, grab some redstone torch. Here, let me convert this. Yeah. So this little thingy over here, once this fills up, which I can't do, but once it fills up, this will turn on, which we can then use to halt the production of, or halt the sending of lava via lava pipes, redstone conduits, to the lava gen things. Point is, we can throttle it manually. Not manually, automatically. It's throttleable, it just not quite as easily, but it still should be possible, just by not sending it enough steam, or enough lava for it to continue to waste to produce steam. That was a lot of talking, and I don't think I got my point across, but yeah, still getting the stuff together for that. Be right back. Alright, let's get this thing started. Pretty straightforward operation. 8 crucibles underneath some heat exchanger thingies. Cobblestone generator. So, yeah, let's get our conduits going. And then over here, I guess, is where we'll have that drum. Just input over here, output the lava over there. That will act as a buffer for us. Very good. So specifically, we want to extract on green, always active. We want to always insert our fluids, and for here, always extract our fluids, always active. Good. Okay, good. So now, what comes next? We need to configure each and every one of these. Let me go grab my conduit probe. There she is. Alright. Insert items, extract fluids. And sneak right click, copy, copy, copy. Copy, 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 copy. Alright, looks good. Yes, this is now filling up quite rapidly. And that alone would actually be decent for power gen. Just hook it up to magmatic dynamos and leave it at that. But I think we can do better. Plus, I just want to automate the steam dynamos properly. I have never done that before. Next up, magmatic dynamos. How do we want to do this? Realistically, we might be doing it for a while like this. So let's do it like this, I guess. Here, pop that over there, this over there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, these will produce steam. And I guess we'll put it over this place. Yes. Fluid out, insert, do not extract, do not extract, always extract, always extract. Should probably use the conduit probe for this, but it's straightforward enough. Yeah, this one definitely gonna want to use the conduit probe for. Just don't actually can't is the funny bit. Whip. Alright, set this to always insert, never extract. Copy that, paste it, paste it, paste it. Oh, we need to provide this with water too, don't we, huh? Okay, now that's something worth thinking about then. How do we want to do that? Water from below? See, I wanted to expand vertically, but unless we get those ender fluid conduits, which is just vibrant alloy. Maybe. Well, we could still do it that way, actually, come to think of it. Just pop one of these over here. Do not interact with this at all. And then another one over this way. And another one over this way, and that's our line. So let's grab an aqueous accumulator. I think I crafted up a couple. Aqui. No? Alright, well, we can make them. What are we out of? Buckets? Oh, what are we out of? Device frames. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay, and we'll have another drum to store the water. And really? Really? My goodness, this game. That should be enough of those. Let's just make some of these. Yeah. Just the odds of me actually needing that many things is low, but I have essentially infinite resources anyways, so I don't care. So, yeah, how are we going to hook these up? I found out that the other pick was a little too fast to just have as my main, so it's only going to be for when I do the big jobs. What size are you at? Well, you know what? We can actually use that here, can't we? Can we fall through here? No? Okay. Because, yeah, I can just... It almost instantly mines stone. Under here, under here. Okay. boop, 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 boop. Torch, torch. Aqueous accumulator. Drum. Here, turn off that jetpack for a second. It's hindering us more than it helps. Don't interact. Don't interact. Don't interact. Interact over here. Don't interact. I'm probably making this more complicated than it needs to be. Insert on that side. Insert. 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 Okay. Just need 2 buckets of water. Well, we have 1. We can get started with that. Jetpack. Let me go grab some water. Boink. Boop. Get down over here for a minute. Grab a water again. There we go. Very good. Okay, then. And we probably didn't tell the thing to extract, right? No, we forgot to. Ah, very good. Producing steam. If I take this out... Okay, yeah, so this still works. This augment, the auxiliary transmission coil, it will make more steam that way. And this thing has filled up with steam completely. So right now, this is still burning lava. These are still being forced to produce lava. Maybe? I mean, that's what looks like what's happening. Because this thing is already filled up with steam. And I don't know why this isn't working. Did I break the... Yeah, I broke the cobble gen, didn't I? So the point is, these are still melting cobble down, I think. Yeah, look at that. Might actually have to speed this one up, just because it can only transfer 4 at a time, but maybe. Like, if we activate this with signal... Is this going up at all? Oh. No, that was unfortunate. Let's fix this. Okay, so this has cobble, that's fine. Did this just lose all the lava that was stored in it, or was there just no lava to begin with? Oh, these lost all their heat exchangers because I'm a dum-dum and I forgot that. Here I am, scratching my head trying to figure out what on earth is going on. Yeah, they make these cool-looking multi-block thingies. That's cool. Yeah, there we go. So now this is making lava, but if we tell it to extract, it's actually going to lose lava, because these are still consuming lava, even though this is full of steam. They're still running. So, we need to throttle this somehow. Good news, though. Yes, excellent news. We need a redstone alloy wire, but I got some redstone alloy smelting, and I think we're actually out of conduit binder, too, so we're going to have to make that right here. Yeah, stack of redstone alloy. Very good. Let's head back over here, because we should have enough for some binder composite. What? Oh, we're out of sand? Grr. Oh no, if only I had made a cobbleworks a while back that I could use. I'm gonna have to move all this stuff, just because it's gonna be centered around here now, but that's fine, it's easy enough to rebuild. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see my new mass smelting operation, the Draconic Chest. I don't think I've shown this off yet. So, the item conduits are actually the slow bit about this, but the Draconic Chest works kind of funny. There we go, it is working. So, item conduit leading into the chest, item conduit out. You can configure these IO regions. It's basically the colored boxes you see. I have region 1 and 2 active. And what that does is, I'm telling it that, well, here, let's look at the red region. So that tells you, oh, hey, you can tell it how big that its area should be. In this case, I just set it to half the chest because why not? And I've told it that I can insert from the side of the chest, and it can also, from that region, put stuff into the furnace over here. And then for the green region, I tell it that its region's over here. It can output from that side and output from the furnace, pretty much. So the furnace will output over here and then go out the thing because the conduit wants it to. So this thing's pretty fast, and we could do ore doubling with it if you put in a wyvern or better core, and that will increase the energy consumption though. But yeah, it's good for just a nice batch job furnace. When we get the ultimate furnace going, which we're going to eventually do once we get enough essence, we're not going to bother with that. But for today, yes. There we go, stack of these. Let's stop wasting lava over here. So, comparator reading this is the big thing. It's like going to be the one vanilla redstone component here. Didn't we have comparators somewhere? Yeah, on our person. Did we have stone bricks? Probably. Yeah. Stone brick. Again, with the lack of stone brick, I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably just shoved it in, like, this thing or something. Yep, there it is. So, stone brick over here. Let's actually swap this back out for its, this thing, yes. So the comparator is going to read it. And here comes the fun bit, because I think we need to do subtraction mode. When this is full, when this signal is maximum, this turns off. So how do we do that? We probably have to do subtraction mode. And then one of these. So hold up, we're going to want to turn this whole thing, aren't we? Redstone dust. Comparator. Redstone torch. Might have to make it too. Let's check. Back over to here. This actually doesn't need to be in comparison mode. This does. You know, there are some people that they're like, oh, modded? Yeah, sure, I can design a flux reactor. But then you show them, like, vanilla comparators and they lose their minds. Right here. So right now, this has a strength of 14. This should subtract even if this has a strength of 15. Let's make sure we're doing the right thing here. Yep, exactly. So this has a power of 1 only when this is full. If I disconnected all this and took some of the steam out, then it wouldn't be on at all. So when this is on, this block will be powered. That is going to turn off this thing. Actually, then we can just read directly from this block if I know what I'm doing. Down. Input. Yes. This will input a red. So currently, this thing's actually on. So we're just going to quickly go to this thing over here. Go up 1. Alright. No reason for this to connect. And this should only be connected to this. So here. Redstone. Only when it has a signal, or only when it does not have a signal. So when this gets a signal, it should turn off and stop extracting. And this should output green colored. And then just to confirm, not green colored, red colored. And then just to confirm that this works, let's torch it up over here. And what direction is this? This is north. That's good. We're going to tell it to output red over this way. Yeah. So right now this isn't outputting anymore, right? Yeah, you can see these guys are running low on lava. So this will only now, here we can disable this, just turn this off. So this thing, what we've just made over here, will only output lava when this is not full. So it will only feed this lava when it needs to. There'll still be some lava lost as these things, consume it for the sake of producing steam. I suppose I could just stick a gargantuan drum over there and be done with it, but whatever. Should be just fine. Alright, yes. Now we're going to extract that fluid this way, and we're going to send it towards some dynamos. The dynamos. Yes. I was thinking we could just make a small tower leading into an energy cell, but let's work backwards here. Goal is to send that power over here. Could be via energy acceptor or whatever. So the way to do that would honestly be just an energy acceptor over here, wouldn't it? Yeah. So cells should connect over here, whatever. Here, let me grab an energy acceptor. You could actually send it directly into the drive, but then I eat up one of the spots that the channels could be, whereas this can just exist without consuming channels. So let's say hook it up over here. And then output from the top over here. And input from the side. Okay, and now for the fun bit. Steam dynamos. Where do I want them to be? I suppose we could just here and here and here and here. And then have those connected to some flux ducts. Do we have any good ones? I thought we had some. Well, we'll start with this just because this can transfer 4,000, which is a lot as it stands. And what I've done here, very simply, is we can scale this upwards. We can make more cobblestone generators with faster cables to the side here and here. We can make more magmatic dynamos to produce the steam up this direction. It can continue upwards indefinitely. We can make more of these steam dynamos and have them go up indefinitely too. So yeah, the redstone bit should just exist. And yeah, we'll have plenty of space for things, I believe. After a certain point, we're going to run into our own cables, but eh. And yeah, that is power. That is our power production. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good, very good. Okay, now we just got to hook it up to the steam. These are backwards for some reason. Now normally, I would hook up these generators via the back, but we got that redstone over there because we're trying to build compact in an infinite stone world. So, really I shouldn't do this. Really I should be smart about this and future-proof it, because we're going to want to, but I'm being lazy today. Over here. And for these ones specifically, I'll do it this way. Okay. So this is set to extract, always active. Never insert. Insert, never extract. Insert, never extract. This shouldn't even have a fluid thingy. Don't extract. Don't extract. Alright, let's check. 400 RF per tick per thing. This is going up and then going back down immediately. Is this actually using that much power? This is overly complicated and didn't need to be like this at all. But it works. Whatever. I'm happy. It's not working, guys. This is empty, but these aren't running. Why? Why are you not running? Because this is still on. Because even though this is in subtraction mode, it's only when this is full that this should turn on, right? Did that fix it? Should input red, which, you know, it should not be. Oh, hold up. Yeah, but why isn't this extracting? It's active without a signal, but this has a signal. This should only generate a signal when this is on. This shouldn't be on because it's on subtraction mode, and it's not even getting an input right now. Like, the back thing isn't lit up. Guys, did I mess it up somehow? It, like, flickers on, then off again for a second. This still claims to be getting a signal, right? Yeah. Why? This is diagonal of this. It can't be the one powering it, right? Like, if we turn this off, that's just because it's a strong signal. Like, if we disable the output, this doesn't turn on. So what gives? I don't get it. Alright, fine, we'll do it the boring way. Yeah. Just no steam dynamo, no boiler conversion, just pure magmatic dynamos. I even fully upgraded ones, feeding into a cell from these things. Because this game doesn't want me to have fun. I'm joking, it's me, somehow. I screwed it up, I don't know. Let's grab this thing. Yank it downstairs for a second. Yes, okay. Feed this into the bottom. Nope, wrong dynamo. Yeah. Feed this one here into the bottom, just as a backup. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. Actually, leave that for a second. Pop this over here. Run back upstairs. I'm leaving the water because we might use the thermal mediator and stuff to try to, you know, keep things moving. So, yeah, just on the off chance we end up using that, I'll keep the water there since we've already got it set up. Huzzah. Yeah, just throw some gemstones in here if we need some quick power. This is inputting from there, right? Yep, look at her go. And we'll just stack the cells up as we stack other things up, and this is our power buffer. Hooray. Now comes the scary bit. If I disconnect this, it still has power. Alright, goody. Well, this episode's probably gone into overtime now. Plans for next episode include a couple things, but primarily, we're going to be moving over some stuff and, like, yeah, do some things. Stuff and things will be done. Trust me. To actually transcribe that into normal person speak, I'm going to be doing more automation stuff with the AE system, getting the machine set up, maybe improve this automation a bit, move that over, maybe move this over, because there's no reason for me to have to run this far just to do stuff. Yeah. Should grab the wireless charger or something, because right now my boots are actually losing power until I turn this on, and then this loses power. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you guys again in the next one. Until then, take it easy.